What's up, guys? Welcome to Shaw's Reacts. Once again, back at it with you. Today I'm gonna talk about myself a little bit. You know who I am. Tell them about me. First and foremost, my name is Devin Shaw. I'm 17 years old. I currently attend Drew High School in Atlanta, Georgia. My birthday is October 8th. I'm a Libra. We the balance, awesome. Balance everything out, right? Anyway, I grew up in Scottsdale, Georgia. Now, I'm gonna tell you a little something about me. Now, growing up, everything wasn't easy. Like I had pretty real challenges in my life. Like I know what it feels like to do without certain things, but I never let my environment get the best of me. I decided to, instead of putting my life into the streets, things like that, which I almost did fall into that threshold, but I was able to get myself up out of that hole if I was able to fall too far. And I devoted my time into music. And music kept me out of jail, and on the right path in my life. And during that music, I used to sing. Then I started playing instruments. I played the bass, trumpet, clarinet, cello, percussion, tuba, trombone, all that good stuff. Then I started writing music. I couldn't run out and write music. I'm not like an artist that I write music just in my downtime, kind of help me express all my feelings, my anger, or whatever. My neighborhood I lived in a suburban neighborhood, but it was a pretty dangerous neighborhood. Like, I witnessed some things that you may not want to see, such as bullets and drugs and guns. And I grew up around things like that, but a lot of people in my neighborhood, they fell through that threshold, and I didn't fall through that hole, like I stayed positive. I kept a good mindset, and I didn't let myself fall down. When I felt like I was falling down through the hole, I returned to music. And now, people from my place, from my neighborhood, they be successful. So, for me to have all these dreams and aspirations, even the YouTube channel, it's amazing, because it shows I want to stand out. I want to be different. I want to be so like, hey, I'm different. I'm different. That's me. I'm different, right? Got it? Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. And so I got in high school and I started doing photography. This year, 2018, this year, has been a hell of a year. But after everything I went through, I thank the Lord. I praise Him day and night for what He did, because it made me realize that struggles are only temporary and only become longer when you make them longer. So that's really perfect. I'm glad that the Lord kept me that way. He kept me strong, well-minded, and able to do it and think, make wise decisions. The photography was like a deal. It was like, I like to take pictures, right? I'm gonna do this for a living. So because of that, I decided to do my own company. My goal is to one day buy a Samsung, I want to get a little background by myself, And the whole purpose of doing this, because if I knew that I'm a successful young man coming from a hood, in the South, that shows to other races and companies and business people that, hey, you know what? He has potential to do better in life. And that's what I want people to see. Through my YouTube channel, my photography page, my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that, see that I am more than what is a stereotypical black male. I see different, I view different, I have different perspectives. I want better for myself, not the worst. Not saying that I want to be able to do good in those bad things, but it's just, that's not what I want my vision to be. I don't want to have to go through that, Some of the things I realized I saw in my life, I wish I never saw them, but it opened up my eye, because once upon a time I only seen how the picture, now I see the full picture of everything. And the purpose of going to my college that I want to go to, Stanford University, is I want to help other countries and black communities in my neighborhood and out in our neighborhood to cut down on guns and crime rate. That's my ultimate goal. That's the purpose of that all, because I have seen people get killed, just different things you don't want to hear, don't want to hear or see. But I grew up with that. I'm glad I did, because it shows. Now I see the real picture, like doing these games and all that stuff. It's more than just gang banging and selling drugs and smoking weed, all that stuff. It's your life. It's committed to that thing. Most of my time I want to be like that, but so what? I got to be better. I got to be different. That's what I did. Over the years, I have become very outgoing and set the person for myself. Everywhere I go, I meet people. I'm like, hey, how you doing? My name is Dev. You know, how are you? You know, who are you? You know what I'm saying? I always make connections, whether I'm at home or outside the house. Like I could be in an Uber driving. How you doing? Make connections right there on the spot. I don't know the person, but just make connections, just seeing what we have in common, trying to see what, you know, just get a feel of how people can react to you when you coming in at a personal way and I say, what's up? How you doing? You know, nigga, all the other things you don't want to say. And personally, you know, I have a congenital heart disease called by 4 heart defects. You know, it's pretty hard. Growing up, I had some pretty challenges, but I've managed to go through all of them. I've had 2 surgeries so far, and it's kind of rare. I may have some struggles, but you know, I push through them. I'm gonna say more of that in another video, part 2 of my life. And last, I want to leave y'all with is just a quote: "There is no limit to what you can do. The limit is yourself to what you can accomplish." So if you feel like, okay, the sky's the limit for you, you'll never go beyond the sky. You'll be stuck right there at that big limit. Everybody's gonna be passing you, pew, 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 throughout the space, doing better things. Yourself is your weakness. You can be the death of yourself, or you can be the best person in the world, starting with you. Thank you guys for watching my video. Like, subscribe at the bottom, of course, and stay tuned for part 2.